Okay, start saying hi to YouTube, everybody. Let's get it rolling and it'll launch.
Hi, YouTube. Hi, Moone.
Wait for it. Hello, YouTube!
Feeling sassy?
Are you
Hi,
feeling
YouTube.
good?
Hi, Moone.
Are you feeling sassy? Hi, everybody. Hello. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Moon. Yes, surprise. It is me and Graphy tonight, my beloved. You may recognize Graphy as the artist behind Elliot Costume Nick from the Giggleland video over on NM Made.
A lot more fun in here.
Hi, everyone. My name's Graphy. Thank you all so much for enjoying the cute little thing I made for that one video.
You might also remember Graphy from my June archive video a couple years ago. Right around June, actually, which also featured art by Graphy of our PNGs.
Old PNG tubers.
Our old PNG tubers, yes. But Petty Fan just said, knocks on Moon's office door. It's go time, bro.
Moone, wake up, Moone.
But yes, hello everybody. Tonight, we are going to be exploring the new project by Kane Pixels, creator of the Backrooms found footage series on YouTube that made the Backrooms absolutely super massive and scored Kane an adaptation into a film by A24. Love, do you want to go ahead and tell the good people what you do?
Hi, everybody. My name's Graphy. I'm an illustrator cat, and on my channel, we like to cover a lot of indie horror games, just horror games in general. Sometimes we'll have a little bit of variety as well. I've been out of it, unfortunately, for the past month or so for similar reasons to Nick, but I'm looking to get back into it very soon, within like, maybe the next few days.
You can catch a lot of the kind of insight that I like to bring to nonfiction projects in how Graphy approaches indie horror projects. We share that similar mindset of wanting to talk about what the work does, and what it achieves, and what it might be able to do better, as well as what it's really great at. The reason behind tonight is, very simply, sat down one night. This is such a common occurrence, according to the Giggleland thing from earlier. But sat down one night with Graphy. We were going to eat. Turned on YouTube. Graphy asked, do you want to watch this new Kane Pixels thing? There's a few episodes. And I'm immediately looking at it. I'm like, that's probably better if I do that for Nightmine Live. And Graphy's like, wow, you don't want to watch this with me? It's like, no, it's that I should watch this for Nightmine Live.
Oh my goodness, you've got my braggness down to a T.
Yes, I should by now. I should have some idea how to portray that by now. But then, in my himbo working man mindset arrogance, I just left it at that, and we found something else to watch. The next night, I'm going to the gym. I'm coming back. I'm driving back, and I'm thinking about when I'm gonna come and do this live. And then I thought, hey, here's a nice idea. What if you do watch it with Graphy on Nightmine Live? There's a brilliant idea. And then I thought, why didn't I think about that literally yesterday? And then the voice answered back, I don't know. So here we are, which makes the most sense to me. So yes, this is us actually catching up on this together, doing Nightmine Live. And of course, we'll flip it to the VOD and put it up there. So the Backrooms, obviously, huge production. After getting into the movie deal with A24, Kane could no longer really work on the Backrooms, and so started to work on another series entirely called The Oldest View. If anybody has seen the video The Rolling Giant, that belongs to The Oldest View. That series has wrapped, and just within the past week or so, Kane started dropping these videos under a series titled People Still Live Here. So we're going to take a look at that. See what this is about. All right, everybody. You ready to move over into the other corner of the office?
Oh, yeah.
Let's get
this rolling.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
No pun intended. Oh, no, we got to downsize.
Okay. Yeah. I'm well ahead of you. Also, my PNGs. God, another graphy on screen.
Hold on. I'll take care of that. I'll take care of that. Hold on. Goodbye, fish hat graphy. Yes, so this is on a playlist of 5, ends at Sunshine. And this started 2 weeks ago, January 13th. Okay, so started in January of this year. All right, here we go. New Kane Pixels. I know nothing about it. Graphy, do you know anything about it?
This new series? No. I'm just well aware and already invested in their prior work.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and off we go. Okay.
Wow.
Wow, yeah.
That actually made me uncomfortable.
I love how much that's what the message says. The message with a Q, it was Morse? It's sped up quite a bit, yeah. It's sped up Morse code. Okay. So apparently it reads, according to Withercue, and now my body has become one with a faraway land. I am the meadow and the sky all around. You work on the land, and so you work for the land, and in return the land accepts you. You may think your work is finite and conclusive when the time comes to depart, but the land will always remember what you gave to it, and in time, you and your work will live on through the land. Huh. Okay, so there's a clear message here about investing in something and then being carried forward by it, or unification with it. Huh. Thank you so much, Withercue. I was gonna say immediately, there are 2 things that I really love here, that you can notice in Kane's developments. And Kane Pixels is an amazing creator to observe when it comes to creative development and trying new things, challenging himself to do new things. Live action.
Yeah, it's incredible, like how much Kane improves as a filmmaker.
Yeah.
In just like a few projects on YouTube.
Yeah, and consistently trying new elements, getting out of just the 3D environment that Kane obviously has amazing proficiency in, that it can look lifelike, it can look realistic, but even the eye can't truly be deceived in this case. Like, this is clear live action work.
Oh god, the eye blinking on that one made me so uncomfortable. I actually hated that.
Yeah. So with this,
in a good way.
Yeah. It feels Lynchian, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And what a time for this to arrive.
Laffun Heads.
Just as David crossed over shortly before his birthday. Because this feels Lynchian. It feels dreamy. It feels in control and immersion of that kind of strange space of emotion and feeling. I love the live action approach. pushing forward to try live action more and gain things on footage. I love the incorporation
So
of strange and uncomfortable but mesmerizing things.
apparently the thing that they showed off here is called a Laffun Head, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I might be way off the mark with how I'm pronouncing that.
Laffun
I
Head.
apologize if so.
Raven. Laffun Head. Okay. So like an automaton, then.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, hold on a second.
God, I'm really excited to see where this goes.
If we remember what the message was that With a Q gave us, interpreted from here, notice at the end we do have that bright blue sky that was spoken of. Right, because that was part of the message?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I also recognize the music here that was slowed down. I don't remember the literal name of the song, but if you've heard it, you'll recognize one of the portions of the song as "Pack up your troubles in your old kit bag." You can hear it. Listen.
Yeah, I can hear that beat.
Yeah.
The music is also
Optico.
included with one of the Laffin Heads, the oddly not with the one pictured.
Okay. All right, so that makes sense then. Good fact there. Thank you. Yeah, it's a mesmerizing idea of machinery and man and transformation. Let's see how it factors into what comes next. Because what comes next very much seems
This
like
threw
what?
me off seeing it in the thumbnail. It's just like, what?
People
What
still
is
live here.
this?
And this video does actually, like, it factors in. It's part of a playlist officially. Like, this is very purposely. Kane is saying this is the start, so it factors. And before anybody asks, I've already checked. There is no closed captioning. Sorry, but maybe we won't need it. Wow, what a way to open immediately. Take a look at that.
Kane Pixels took the analog horror pill.
He would never do that. He would never do that to us. No. There's an image linked in the description you'll want to check also. Okay.
The Ko-Fi?
No. Unless it's a coffee.
The YouTube link in the top comment.
No, because the YouTube link in the top comment is the playlist. No, there's nothing here.
Apparently there's supposed to be an image link.
Hmm.
Maybe they removed it.
Yeah, maybe
or it
removed.
Might be on a different video?
Could be.
Video 2.
Okay. This interactive video game is a comprehensive reconstruction of the events experienced and documented by Clifton J. Saywell from the first video, Saywell, between 1934 and 1946.
Everybody's letting you know it's still there for video 2.
Okay. A comprehensive reconstruction of events experienced and documented by Clifton J. Saywell between 1934 and 1946. Like a museum piece, but an interactive game? Wow. Okay. Well, there's the music again.
shit. They got the Dreamcast here.
Okay, hold, what? So it's between 1934 and 1946. Recounting this guy's experience, which you must go to the meadow alone. You always wondered what he had meant by that. Finding this old kind of ruin of a hut, and then down there is... It's an office store. It's an office setting. What the hell is this?
Yeah. The cleanest office store imaginable in a swamp.
Kane, you already got me fucked up, brother. What do you even make of that right away?
I don't know. All I make of it so far is that like I'm loving the dedication to whatever it is he's doing here.
Mm.
I don't think we've like seen Kane Pixels take like a fake video game approach to their projects yet.
No, nor have we seen such absolute mishmashing of time zones and elements like this. It's very, like I said earlier, it seems he's channeling a little bit Lynch here. He's going a little bit Lynchian. Okay, no, now it's blatant as day. It's not a little. This is Lynchian now. This is some Inland Empire shit. Seriously. Wampum watch and compressor. Okay. Okay, so that is now 3 this game I found instances in Unfiction of a windmill. At least that I can count. Pets Cop, the one who brought us the windmill. Vermis Malum, who also brought us a windmill. And now here we have, yet again, a windmill.
What's with you guys and windmills?
I don't know. It's gotta be like an Alex thing in Unfiction. Where it's like you will commonly encounter an Alex, and in this game I found stories you will encounter a windmill at some point. We are done with waterfalls, now we are doing windmills. Cool, now we know what time it is.
They'll never be late for dinner again.
You need a mug emote of your own.
I do, and I'm just laughing at how it's just like we're trapped in a Windows wallpaper.
Oh my god, we kind of are, aren't we? Yeah, it's like the land for the Windows 95 wallpaper. Or the early 2000s, like, oh, this is like some Windows XP core.
Yeah.
Oh. Or Behind the Hill on XP, yeah. This was 2005 gameplay. Huh.
Typically you see like a house like this in an environment like that in a picture, and you're just like, oh, that looks so nice and cozy. And then actually being inside of one here, I just feel uncomfortable. This feels wrong.
You notice how else, like, again, not to bring up David, but how can we not bring up David with this? There's a sense now, and it's been going on for a few years, of games allowing themselves to express in the manner of art house cinema. Because there is that unique ability to provide those feelings through a different outlet and different ways of experiencing them. Because in the theater, just sitting down and experiencing art house stuff, of course it's effective, of course it immerses you, but to actually play it and have that means of going around and experiencing is quite different. It's overlapping, but that means of control and personal exploration, it's hard to put into words without being able to like sit down and script it out, but I know you know what I mean.
Yeah. Oh, I do. When does the big, tall, slender man appear?
Yeah, actually, you know what? Now you got me wondering if there is going to be a monster. Which... it would be surprising if there isn't, but also maybe a bit refreshing. Okay, so here's the map area. Ooh. Okay, Kane Pixels definitely understands that part of my brain that just enjoys perspectives of things and interaction just for the sake of seeing aesthetically how it feels. That's extremely clear just from how that works.
Yeah, what's this Teletubby ass environment?
Okay, yeah, it's Teletubbies. It is. It's very Teletubby.
I'm glad I wasn't the only one thinking it.
But wow, look how much you can actually just walk around this place. You see that hill? You can climb that hill.
Oh, Tinky Winky.
16 times the hills. Michael's coming.
What was the train sound? What was that? Oh!
The fuck was that?
What the fuck is this?
It goes by so fast too, you're not gonna know if you get hit.
Oh, the
Time to go
local
sign it up.
Walmart.
I was gonna say it's time to go sign in at Lumen.
Oh, that's something we got to talk about another time.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, we have this very strange mishmash of time zone pieces. Because we've been to an old building, and now we're here at a more modern building, very clearly. Yeah, it is a very tall fence.
Is this a bunker?
Anachronistic is the word, Nick? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'll agree on that point now. Kane does love media that goes down into places. It's such a recurring theme. And you'll notice that with creators too, as, I mean, going over... I see you, Michaela! Thank you. Going over Alex Bale's work, there are themes there that come back time and time again, like conspiracy theories. As well as, you know, becoming your own character. There are themes that are showing up here with Kane's work of descending into different worlds. If we talk about Lynch again, he's got several themes that come up all the time. Like doppelgangers, the idea of blonde and brunettes.
I love weird, mind-bending themes like that. Big inspiration for me.
Data Hall. MDR!
No way! Do they got OND here?
We'll check out OND in a minute, dear.
Okay.
Hey, Dr. Zero Shadow actually's got the...
Thank goodness. Finally someone has opened the door. I've been stuck in this room forever. The shepherd's not mad, is he? I was just trying to look at the computers to see where my favorite people were moved to. It's been a long time since I've read computer words, though, so I can't figure out how to get their location out of the machine. I think it's time for me to go home. Thank you for opening this door.
You're welcome.
You hear the slap of a ruler in the distance.
No! No! Damn it, Hud. I was thinking earlier, wow, Baldi's Basics used to be a thing. Glad we're done with that. And you have to bring that up now. Oh.
Baldi's was fine.
Baldi's got kind of stupid. I mean, okay, the point was that it was stupid, but then it got stupid in a way that wasn't intended.
On its Baldi's Basics.
I know. That's the point. The shepherd. And then people being moved around. Huh. Yeah, that guy was still living here. Hey, thank you, Lenore.
Hey! Hey, you! Over here!
Wow.
You! Over here! Hey! You're not going to tell anyone I was here, are you? I mean, you're technically allowed to. But I would really appreciate it if you didn't. I don't want people to think I'm spying on their thoughts. I wouldn't do that. It is important to respect.
He got abducted now!
Oh my god!
Save him!
Holy shit! Oh my god! You can't even call that scary. That shit was just fucking funny. Holy shit! The way he screamed. Holy shit! Bye.
Do you think he's okay?
No, I don't think he's okay.
Oh man. No heart.
That was not gonna play in any way other than hilarious.
Get abducted by a train cross, idiot.
Yeah, fucking. If somebody clip that, I'm gonna share that out later. That was fucking funny. If there was one reason for us to watch this together out of all the things that I cover on Nightmare Live, I think it was that. Sinclair, thank you for the new Prime sub. And Soup Gal, thank you for the 6 months. Get back inside. Okay, now it's scary. Now it's not funny. Not funny now! No, not funny now! Oh! Oh yeah, you better run. Okay, I know there's an image in here for us. So that next video,
incredible, isn't it? You know, like when it comes to monsters, Kane always knocks it out of the park. You got a giant bacteria monster from the Backrooms that, you know, it's not the only thing in that series to be afraid of. But the most like recognizable one, as well as the rolling giant. And now you have train crossing.
Yeah. And now this is called Graveyard.
Train crossing that abducts you.
Train crossing that abducts you and buries you, because this is called Graveyard, and as we can see, there's several of them. So I can only assume what happens after you get got is you get buried with the sign.
My God.
Okay, image. Let's see. Bridgewater. Clifton J. Saywell, 80 of Bridgewater, died on Saturday, February 12th, 1994. Maybe we can expect some uploads on these February dates. Born in Bridgewater on February 8th, 1914, son of the late Edward and Mary Holmes Saywell, lifelong resident of the area, remembered for his sharp mind and unique outlook on life, pursued mathematics professionally after World War II, working as a human computer for local firms and government projects, then as a rate analyst for New England Telephone. New England Telephone? Okay, it could be a couple different Bridgewaters then. Maybe Bridgewater, Massachusetts, part of the Bridgewater Triangle. Spent his later years in the care of family members, particularly his niece, Annie Timmerman. A quiet and introspective man, he was often seen walking near the edges of Hockomock Swamp. Oh my god, it is the Bridgewater Triangle. Hey, cool. Getting local with it.
Huh.
Okay. Or sitting on the porch of the Bridgewater Public Library with a small notebook in hand. Survived by his nephew, Michael Saywell of Frederick, Maryland, along with several other nieces, nephews, and extended family members. He was predeceased by his sister Margaret Hartman and his brother Edward Saywell. A burial service officiated by the Reverend Mark Howard will take place Saturday, February 19th at Old St. Thomas Aquinas Cemetery, where Mr. Saywell will be laid to rest alongside his parents. Memorial contributions may be paid to the Friends of the Bridgewater Public Library, 15 South Street, Bridgewater, Mass. Yup. Okay. Graffy, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Gee, Nick, what could it possibly be?
I'm thinking if Kane wanted to get a little bit extra, maybe he's Massachusetts area. This is all coming out ahead of February. Well ahead of February. Is there potential for dead drops?
Could be. Has Kane ever done a dead drop before?
No. It would be a first.
Huh.
But I don't know. Maybe he's just enjoying using literal places and really like rubbing it in as an actual like historical sort of setting. But there's a part of me that says, apparently this is a real document. I found it on Find a Grave? What? Taunton. She regularly volunteered in parish activities and contributed to local community outreach efforts. Survived by two nieces, Margaret Collins of Raynham and Jean Donovan of Dighton, and a nephew, Robert Donovan of Middleborough, predeceased by her brother, John Donovan, and her sister-in-law, Esther. Funeral service will be held at 10 a.m. on Saturday. So that's somebody else. Taunton, Blue Chips, Boston Globe, Realty School in Waltham, 1995, January 1995. January 15th. Fascinating. Okay. I'm going to keep in mind that there's a possibility this goes offline.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, if... From a storytelling perspective, you could always just be playing really into the setting. You know? That's not out of the realm of possibility. But in this sort of media, it's also quite possible that you're doing it for the sake of, if you're local, take a look. Because you might find something, or something might make sense. You know?
A lot of this stuff is usually like, depending on initiative as well from whomever might be partaking.
Yeah.
So there's a chance.
There is a chance. I'm not saying it is that, but there's a possibility.
Like, it wouldn't, like... I don't think it would hurt to be on the lookout.
Nah, it wouldn't hurt to be on the lookout. And even just to poke around, I mean, if that's a real grave, you know, maybe there's information there. Maybe it's not so much something is waiting for you there that I have left. It could be something is waiting for you there that was already there before I did this that gives you information. I don't know. There's an idea here. So maybe.
Boyfriend road trip.
Yeah. We could take a look. Look, it's the balloon from that Jeffiet video.
No way!
Yeah!
I can't believe they found it.
Collaboration.
Yo, Neogriff, thank you for the gifted subs.
Yes, Neogriff, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Much appreciated. So we're supposed to just look at it?
For visual use only. In the middle of nowhere.
Kane released an album also titled People Still Live Here, but I'm not sure it'll give any lore. Oh, could be cool to listen to, though.
An album?
Gotta be polite and take your shoes off before entering the well.
I get my water by simply looking
Bad news,
at the
buddy.
well.
These are my last balloons. I'm gonna have to keep them to myself. Say, you wouldn't happen to know Anne the Painter, would you? I'm her biggest fan, but she won't let me have any of her paintings because she's mad about the color of my balloons. Tell you what,
Neck is so
if you can
big.
get me one of her paintings, I'll call my fire balloon down and you can have whatever's inside. Sound like a deal?
Okay, that's a given quest now and not a discovered quest. Interesting.
I like that he flipped for us.
Yeah. Strange. So now we go find Anne the Painter. Do not pop, Balloon Man. Man, that wind. I kind of wonder what the weather would feel like here. Because it's so open, and the sun is coming down. You assume it's some kind of warm, right? But the constant wind?
Yeah. It's... Where the hell is this? Why is it so strong is my question. It's like clear skies and the harshest winds you've ever heard.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the platforming section that you use once you unlock more powers. Clearly. You gotta get the double jump first. Then you can play it.
Holy shit! I know how to jump now! Oh.
Well, howdy.
That's not a crusty JPEG.
No, it's not.
That's an actual character model.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh god, I suck at this.
Not fucking Minesweeper. Uh-oh.
Scared.
Scary.
Ah!
The goat ate our face. Okay.
Cold sweeper.
Hi, Tibby. Welcome
Hi,
on
Tibby.
in. Hi. Shout out to Tibby, please. Does anybody actually know how to play Minesweeper legitimately?
Apparently, all of my friends except for me know how to play Minesweeper.
Confidently?
Just like, are you fucking kidding me?
I don't know. Yeah, the numbers tell you how many adjacent tiles have mines in them. It's like weird Sudoku. Hey!
You found it.
Take it. Before the goat comes back. There you go.
The goat that kills you. And you play Wonderwall?
So maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me.
And we're walking. Moon, if you just start speeding up these segments, I'm not gonna blame you in the least.
Moon, hit the fast forward button.
They're like large croquet gates. You know, as much as this is a lot of walking around, when it comes to the difficulty of this game, I found stories keeping all these segments in. This is actually one of the more pleasant experiences of that. Like, I don't terribly hate it. Yeah, I'm waiting for something interesting, but the amount of time it takes for it to pop up is not so long that I'm getting super bored.
It's interesting because, like, I'm not really, like, looking at this as something that I feel is, like, genuinely creepy. Like, there's liminal vibes to it, obviously. That's going for that, but it feels more like an absurdist kind of horror.
Yeah. Comfortable dreamscape modernist.
You could comfortably laugh at this and still be creeped out.
Yeah. Which is cool. It's almost like you get a little bit frightened
Goodness,
and then you calm
look at you
down,
intruding upon my personal
like right
space.
away.
Can't you see I'm in the middle of an illustration? No matter. I've been struggling to complete this piece for a long while. Could it be that you're the assistant the shepherd promised me? I was beginning to think he had forgotten. Let's test your artistic eye. Where should my last portion of lime green paint go?
We were sent by Kier.
here.
My goodness, that is just magnificent work.
Thank you.
It looks just like one of the classics. As an expression of my gratitude, I'd like you to go pick out a painting of mine to keep. I store them over there inside of the blue bandstand. Go on now.
That little bit as you leave. Go on now.
On now.
Get out
into
of
the
here.
wilderness, the vast unknown.
Off you fuck. Change your hero. Thank you for the tier 1. Oh, it will let you go. Somewhere down in the tunnel system, you hear echoing out, very muffled. Hey now, you're no stop, give on, stop playing.
Oh no! It's all over! I don't want to be in his swamp!
Alright, we'll just move along with it. And then came the railroad crossing.
Oh my god, they can swim too!
I was joking.
Oh no. Shake is alive. Shake is alive.
No, no. Okay, yep, time to
baby.
leave. Time to get the fuck out, dude.
Baby shriek. What was that?
Oh, this is not the same. Is it the same place? Okay, yeah. Haul ass out.
Oh, okay. We're in the desert now. Or, no, that's just the lighting
Yeah,
thing.
it's just
Never
the
mind.
lighting. Tricked me too for a second. Hey, thank you, Change Your Hero. First paycheck out of college. Congratulations.
Nice.
Oh, don't worry. We got the painting. It's in the lower left.
This is exactly the kind of world Lumen wants.
Nice music. And yes, this is all one department.
Playing this, or is it a video? It's a video.
It's really deceptive, though.
Yeah.
I mean, this is straight up gameplay. Like,
I have to wonder if... No, they must have actually developed a build for this. Oh.
no.
Mario has logged on.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I don't like how dark it's getting in some areas.
See, this is how you really make an environment like this effective. Because we've been so steeped in the happy, normal feel of it. And now that sound!
Just that foreboding feeling of something is wrong, and also, that is a big man.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god, it's giving me that Sonic drowning music feeling.
Oh
no! We shouldn't have played in the tunnels! Oh my god. No!
My ass hates this!
Keep going!
Go!
Move your
Even
ass!
the player's freaking out! Oh my god!
Come on!
Where's the door? You made it! Hooray!
And now we're on Sunshine.
Anyways, look at that. Sunshine. It's so nice.
Wow.
Oh god, I'm scared to know what the shepherd looks like here. Is that it? No. It is...
Video taken sometime between April 2023 and September 2024. Context. Previously unimpacted individuals granted natural passage to Meadow Outland Steps, uncertain locality, via derelict structure in Northern California, USA. Additional footage was found along with this 18-second clip, and it's currently being reviewed for potential release. Is this along the lines of the thinking of how the Backrooms works? Is this a liminal reality itself that has been recreated in a game form? Previously unimpacted individuals granted natural passage to Meadow Outland Steps. Uncertain
So it's
locality.
like this is an area that's been discovered before, but then somebody decided, let's make something out of this.
Yeah, what was that flash frame at the end? I don't think there was one, but I can try to see if there's not. It's literally just a suggested video, and there's nothing else for info on any of this. Oxy says, this game is a representation of the memories of a guy who went there first. I suppose so. Protector of Jam, thank you for gifting to VTuber Feet Connoisseur. Oh, you came back, huh? You came back for my goods. Me realizing right now I've locked the toggle that takes off what I could take off to show off my feet.
Oh, you want to show your feet to them?
No, not right now. It would be too much. I'd have to flip to the gym outfit. I'd have to take off the shoes. It's in my ref sheets anyway. But and yeah, there's that emote that you made anyway.
For Fit Pete.
There's my beans emote.
Feet pics.
Yeah, for feet pics, go to my ref sheet. I guess so. I guess it is a land that whoever this original character we were introduced to is, that they were here, and that's how we've got comprehensive reconstruction of the events experienced and documented by Clifton J. Saywell between 34 and 46. If this is the kind of reality that you can just slip into, which is what seems to be suggested by the latest video description, then it does make sense now. In however what kind of way this sort of place does make sense, that it is a Backrooms type, which we've kind of had that idea already presented to us from the oldest view, right? With walking straight down into the earth and then coming out into that abandoned ball out of time.
Yeah.
So this is more of the expansion of that idea.
Which, that's totally normal for creatives to approach old ideas in a new fashion.
Yeah, the consistency of theme work that we've seen from other creators, auteur creators. That's usually what happens when you have auteur creators, is that you will see different expansions and explorations and sides of something that they are just enamored by because they need to keep exploring it. So there is anachronistic elements here. I mean, yeah, if that's what that means, where it's such a clash in that way. The guy asking where his friends are in a server room? Yeah. I mean, it's the strange first time that we come across, like, living regular beings. Like, oh my god, this got replayed so many times. Let's do it.
Yeah, it's not often that, like, you see, like, characters actually interacting
You're not
with
going to tell anyone I was here, are you?
whomever's, like, showing us what's going on,
you're technically
in
allowed
Kane
to.
Pixels series.
But I would really appreciate it if you didn't. I don't want people to think I'm spying on their thoughts. I wouldn't do that.
What does it even mean?
It is important to respect.
Bye. Up over the hill.
Gone. Just
Rod.
like that. This happened to my buddy Eric once, now that I think about it.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay, he got better.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, right off the bat, that's what seems to be indicated by the information we have, is that this is a strange place that you could no clip into, apparently. Or, as is described here, be granted natural passage, as we witnessed in the oldest view, for those of you who have seen the oldest view. And it's called the Meadow Outland Steps, an uncertain locality. Got there from a derelict structure in Northern California. I think this is another way for Kane to explore so much of what he was enamored by with the Backrooms in a totally different way.
Yeah, especially because, like, I imagine that kind of being under contracts with A24 now, that it's not exactly easy to make more of that at the moment.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think this is legally he cannot continue his Backrooms continuity here because there is a film, because now it's like, okay, listen, this IP is now technically shared or not entirely yours. Therefore, if you're going to do anything, these are the boundaries you have to be wary of. So instead, now we're here.
It's
And
also
it
just
put him
like
into
kind
a
of
new
going off of
headspace
a
where,
hunch, right? Like I don't even think there's like any actual official confirmation of that. Just
yeah,
guesswork.
yeah. And of course, it is guesswork that we're making here off of it, but it's still very easy to see the similarities in the idea of
Mm-hmm.
what's being explored here and how so, especially with this language. Like, this language on Sunshine is very, very revealing for what's actually going on here. But I really
You
like
like
it.
the implication that passage to this place is much less accidental compared to the Backrooms. The thought of one knowingly going through the passage is interesting. Yeah, this one is more purposeful. It's not like a freak incident of any
Yeah.
kind that just happened
It's
out of
more
nowhere.
magical in that way. Like finding the closet to Narnia, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all there is right now of people still live here. I am curious to see if we get anything on the dates that are to come, and if anything happens in those locations. I'm not banking on it, but it is cool how specific the locality is.
And most likely is that we get like another video drop around those dates. Most likely scenario, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Think it'll be no, I know it'll be worth keeping an eye out for.
It's
Kane
cool.
Pixels never disappoints.
It's a very different feeling. It's bringing in some familiar feelings that he's quite good at, especially in that last one with the shepherd appearing, because that's very much now that feeling of the rolling giant, but in a kind of a new adapted form. Like, what if we take this idea and we tweak it a little bit to this perspective, and we put it in this place with these feelings? It's yeah, it feels like I'm looking at another case similar to Alex Bale, where the author is exploring more of their toolkit and bringing up previous ideas to expand on them and try to paint them in new palettes to see how that feels while injecting some new ideas. It's a very natural journey for a creator to go on, and I'm about it.
I'm just more impressed with how it's like Kane Pixels always finds a new way to portray whatever story it is they're trying to share.
Mhm.
Like we're familiar with their style that they presented with the Backrooms, and then Rolling Giant was kind of sort of a new approach, like the blending of live action and 3D for the most part.
Mhm.
Now this one's just like fake video game horror and the suspension of disbelief of, yeah, this is a real place, by the way.
Yeah, and the blender prowess mixed in with, at the beginning, some live action pieces. So much of that toolkit of exploration is now coming into play and mixing and matching.
Mm-hmm.
I dig it. I dig it. It's going to be fun to watch how this develops and where it goes, and how he plays with these sets of feelings and presentations,
Oh
and what it
yeah, and
all comes out
the
to.
execution of characters too. Like again, that's not common for their work.
It's really not. No.
So to have anything like that here is very interesting. I want to know what's going to happen next already.
Yeah.
I'm invested.
By the way, all the talk about this dude, Saywell, being from Bridgewater, like I said earlier, the Bridgewater Triangle. If people are slipping into this other reality through natural passages, it stands to reason one of those would be in the Bridgewater Triangle, where a whole
Yeah,
bunch of paranormal shit happens. It even mentioned
that's
Hockomock
another
Swamp.
thing that's like got me invested too. Is that like, oh my god, we got an unfiction series about the Bridgewater Triangle now?
Yeah. I mean, incorporating it a bit, but Hockomock Swamp is often repeated by people who study Bridgewater Triangle. It's like, you really want to see some shit? Go to Hockomock Swamp.
Mhm.
You're gonna feel some things, you're gonna see some things. So that makes too much sense now to see it. That lines up with what we've learned from the Sunshine description.
Mm-hmm. Whew.
All right, we can embiggen.
Hold on. I gotta. Oh, that's the wrong one here.
That's not how this works. That's not how this works. Oh man, that's fun. But hey, everybody, thank you so much for joining us in exploring Kane Pixel's new series. People Still Live Here. No doubt there's going to be some more fun surprises and probably some laughs. It seems like with this one, he wants us to laugh a little bit. He wants to have some fun.
This one's got more of like absurdist slash. Well, no, it's not heavy enough to be black comedy, but it's definitely absurdist humor.
When the first human being you produce gets carried off in a real Wilhelm scream meme-y kind of way, it's pretty obvious. It's like, okay, we're gonna have some fun here and there. I'm gonna scare you still because you know my reputation, you know what I love to do, but sometimes we'll laugh. Because why not?
This one's not afraid to get strange with it, both in horror and comedy. And you know what? That is actually pretty perfect.
Yeah.
Because a lot of good horror actually comes from people that know how to make you laugh, too.
Absolutely. It's amazing how much that comes together. Hey, and Witch Hunter 2, hello, welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. Everybody who's been a first-timer tonight, thank you so much for stopping by. Much appreciated. There will be way more live streams this month, and I will probably only periodically cough for the next, I don't know, 3 of them, maybe, hopefully. Please, my throat, give it up now. The virus is done, please. Let's get healthy.
Stop coughing. I said stop. Stop it.
TK Tiger Cat, thank you for the 10 months. But hey, I'll be around. If you're watching this over on NM Live, keep a lookout for the community posts. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, and you'll get notifications of community posts when I'm going live. Otherwise, if you keep up with things over on Twitch, follow the channel over on Twitch. You can catch Graphy as well over at their channel, right, dear?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I typically stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I have the odd day here and there, but it also usually happens later in the night.
Yeah. Don't be surprised if we're both a lot more freeform than scheduled. It's been a lot more fun that way. Schedules just feel a little bit more like clocking into work. Things are a lot better when it's just like, I'm happy, I want to stream, therefore I will. And you'll catch a lot of things happening. But you'll catch both of us a lot more this month, and we are very happy both to be back and doing our things. Once in a while, you might even catch us together again on here. We're always together, just maybe not on screen doing a thing.
Absolutely.
But thank you so much, my dear, for joining me here at the office.
Thank you for having me with you.
Absolutely. I love you. Chat, much love to you too. I will see you all next time.
What does it even mean?
It is important to respect.